Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. It's freezing. Okay, here I am.
Joe, can you hear?
Yes, I hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear Eugene?
Hi, guys.
Yes, I can.
Hi, everybody.
Yes. Oops. I have this. Yes. I had the YouTube running. Okay, cool. Yay, we're finally on. We had some technical difficulties with the Zoom link, but all good now. Cool. We're a bit over time, so I think we could just start. We have King Meowidus with us. Mitya. Okay, I think we're all good. Cool. Okay. Okay, well, hello everybody. Welcome to weekly meet number 106. We have an awesome lineup this week and a lot to get through, which is exciting. I actually had to push a couple presentations next week because we had a lot of stuff going on, which is great. And also happiest of birthdays to EverX, which turned 4 on Sunday. Yay, 4 awesome years. So let's kick it off. Hi, everybody. Let's kick it off. And hello, Mitya. Would you like to start off with the tech updates?
Yeah, hi. Yeah. So tech updates. All right. We kind of, we're trying to upgrade the network. We've discovered some problem with the latest upgrade on the, what it's called, the FreeBSD without Docker installation, fixing it now. And yeah, we will test it and then there will be additional release with the fixes. Apart from that, there is a launch on Flex this week. The production, we released a beta version a few days ago to the group of our early testers, and it looks good. We will support 4 trading pairs to start from. This will be the trading pairs that's supported by FlatCube as well. So will be easy to arbitrage. And then we will start it. It's so the Flex is supporting. We added the support of all Broxus tokens, so you can trade them on Flex. And we will start from these 4 pairs, and then we will expand. It's not a problem to expand, but I just want to, of course, like don't trade with a lot of money for now, just to start from, just a normal precaution. So use the money that you're ready to lose if anything happened, despite the fact that the contracts have been, audited. The first, the latest version has already passed to the first stage of formal verification, but it's not formally verified yet, all of it. So you should, be cautious. Yeah. So what else? The Gosh update, maybe a little. So we had a very good results first 2 weeks after the launch. We got the stats from Docker, which I cannot share, but it's really nice. It's like we're now in the phase where we got a lot of feedback from developers, and we change some things. So we kind of we'll release now the second version. We are going to be presented on VivaTech with one of our in Paris on June 18th with one of our partners to demonstrate the solution for the space industry. And so that will be quite exciting. We will show how Gosh can be used to upload instructions to satellites to change the parameters of the satellite, and then also kind of upgrade the satellite software from Gosh using obviously this is a ultimate use case, because this is the most mission critical application you can think about, more or less.
So it goes to the moon.
Yeah, exactly. It goes to the moon. Literally goes to the moon. This is the first token that literally goes to the moon. Yeah. We are planning on now also KWPC and KWT, whatever news. There will be first. We're planning to having the first session. Maybe even this Sunday. We will see how that goes. For Gosh, actually, for Gosh staking, the program that we're preparing for Everscale, participants, members. So you can be the first to kind of to participate in that. So we will have some interesting investors on the call. It's not a call; it's a show on the show. And then we have a lot of plans for this month because Flex started. So we just waited for that, as you know. And there will be a next special session around the time of the VivaTech trade show. So there will be a special session about Gosh, but I will let you know when it will be, fixed dates. So we have also a huge pipeline of projects for Flex in our pipeline on KWPC show. And actually, because we announced the launch of Flex, there's a lot of projects that came actually, and the pipeline grew for the last 2 weeks. The pipeline grew 3 times. We're almost kind of running out of the capacity to look at all the projects. So that's really encouraging news, I think, because of the so many projects want to start on Everscale or do something with Flex on Everscale. So these are good. But we are not certain on how to proceed right now because of the different because of the uncertainty of the Flex tokenomics and Flex business development going forward. Therefore, we have to kind of we will discuss that probably on the call when we'll have the call on the first show, and then we will decide if we kind of what we're doing with this situation. So right now it's not up to us, but the cooperation between KWPC and Flex is not certain. We don't understand the status, and therefore it's quite hard to kind of we're investing money into that project and into everything we have done. And there is absolutely no support from the community, and absolutely no support from Flex, absolutely no support from EverX. So, you know, we will have to decide what to do with the project going forward. If we continue on Everscale or not. So this is my status. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that Gosh has launched successfully, and the team's happy there, and looking forward to Killer Whale show debuting. I think you mentioned this week, or maybe the beginning of June. That would be exciting, and looking forward to that. We do have a question from community to tag on to the tech updates. It's from Ilyar, and I believe it's about updating the nodes in AMA that you recently had. He says that there was a plan to do a text version of technical updates which are spoken out on the AMA and publish them to the validator channel, which was planned to be cleaned of promotional information. Will this happen or not? And thanks for your work. You do cool stuff. Thanks. Micha?
Is it a question to me?
Yes, it's about the AMA that I believe you recently held about updating nodes, and I think it was in the Russian channel, and they're asking about a text version because it was a spoken AMA.
Text version of the AMA? We didn't have any AMA on the node. What AMA?
Oh,
well, the last AMA
you did a call with validators after the incident on mainnet.
Okay, then yeah, we did the call. Okay.
Yeah, there was some decision. I wasn't present on that call, but I know that Ilyar asking now about some updates, like on what you sort of. So you agreed on the call that you will post the updates to the channel or something.
We didn't upgrade. We didn't update. Well, we kind of pushed the update and scrapped the update because there was a report about the issue with the FreeBSD, and we scrapped the update, and we're working on kind of getting the new one now. But what else? I mean, what do you want me to do with the AMA? I didn't get it.
I think this is something that we could figure out off of the call. Someone can just transcribe the AMA. I think that's all he wants. Okay, and then we post it to the validator channel.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
No, I know.
Why do we have the AMA?
It's just a question, but we'll get it sorted. Okay, so moving on, there was a bit of a switch in the agenda, so we have to push the Everscale marketing update first. So we have Nikita and Alex who are joining us today to give us an update on what's been going on with Gravity, Coinmarketcap conference that just happened, and the Bitmart listing, and I think some other things as well. So, welcome.
Actually, if Alex is on the call, he could tell about Gravity and the Coinmarketcap conference. Alex, if you would like to go forward, please.
No, you're on mute.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, Nikita, I was on mute, really. So yeah, I can begin for sure. Let me share my screen first. So for those who don't know me, my name is Alexander. I'm representing the marketing organization of Everscale, and I'm here to give you a quick update on what's going on Everscale marketing recently. So we've got a couple of news recently. I would say number one is what we did on Coinmarketcap Gravity. For those who don't know it, it's a new social network by Coinmarketcap, which is a kind of mix of Twitter and Medium, where you can put articles or posts about our activities. It is accessible directly from CoinMarketCap from a token page. So everyone who comes there can see the updates. And we've been included into a group of selected organizations to join it on a priority basis. So we're in the company of Stepan on BNB chain, so it's a good company. And amazingly, we could make it from 0 to 5K followers in less than a week, I believe. Thanks to our community, thanks to everyone who is there. If you haven't yet followed us on CoinMarketCap Gravity, please do. It's quite simple. You just need to be registered on CoinMarketCap normally, then find us, click follow, and off we go. Let's make it 10K, I would say. But all in all, it's a great achievement given the monthly audience of CoinMarketCap is massive. It's over 160 million of people coming to CoinMarketCap every day, and it really helps us to make a good progress. And even more people started to come to our website as we started doing this thing, which is, I think, is a pretty good news. Another thing that we did recently was an amazing event by CoinMarketCap. Again, it's their annual event, which is called The Capital. And the title for this year was Time to Ship. It happened on the end of the previous week on Thursday, Friday. And we were presented as one of gold sponsors of the whole event, which took place in Metaverse. So we've had a cool Metaverse booth, even not a booth, even a small room where everyone could come and chill on our, how to say, small sofas and behind our tables. We've got an opening, a part of day one opening, how to say, session with our word, which was taken by Nikita, as you can see on the screen. We also took an active part in panel discussions. It was Michael Gord, a representative of Everscale Foundation, and Nikita also. So what do CoinMarketCap say? They're saying that about 5K visitors attended the event. I don't know if it's what is the final number. Maybe it will change because they are in the process of calculating, including all the live stream views. But yeah, I think it was a good take from our side, and there are more opportunities for sponsorship that will keep utilizing in the following weeks. So our PR goes non-stop. So we're going on plan, and our plan is to have a good article each 1 or 2 weeks at least. And we're posting key updates and key events. So some PR regarding CoinMarketCap activities is coming. And here is an example of what we did on ramp development. We had on total over 300 mentions, over 300 mentions on YouTube, which is good. If I Google the article name, and there were Benzinga and other good mediums there. So yeah, that's a quick update from my side, and we keep working every day to further increase our marketing exposure for Everscale and the ecosystem. That's it from my side.
Thank you. You guys are certainly really busy. I'm happy to see so much great things coming out of the Everscale Marketing Initiative. Nikita, did you want to jump in and say something?
No, actually, Alex said most of the things. I just want to say that we are also doubling down our efforts on PRs. Everything we are, saying to the world, we're trying to promote as hard as possible. Also, we have initiative to promote our plans, our roadmap, and we are actually soon, maybe 2 weeks or something like that, maybe even sooner, we will have every user will, let's take a step back. A lot of projects, have a lot of plans, have a lot of roadmaps that and very strange things are written there, and these things are not, it's not easy to understand, for the average customer. What does that, each part of roadmap means? So, as Alex said, we are doing articles on RAMP on basically on most of the steps in our roadmap. We will do separate PRs. We already starting creating a separate article for each separate step of the roadmap, and they will be even separate videos with infographics showing the utility of each step of the roadmap. So I know that the best way to promote Everscale is to let people understand how superior the technology is. So we are really working hard on promoting not just what we have, but what we are planning to do, because it's really, really great. Everybody will have an opportunity to really understand more, because even actually guys from our team, not everybody can say with simple words again, about the REM stuff or some other stuff, about the drive chain, about anything else. What is, how does it work and why do we need it? Why is it cool? And why doesn't, everybody else do the same thing? So we are doing a lot of work in trying to formulate a roadmap in simple words and promote this, simple words to general public, so everybody will understand why Everscale is really great in from the technical perspective at least, and maybe soon from marketing perspective as well.
Very cool. Thank you,
Joe,
Nikita.
sorry, I just forgot. You told it at the very beginning, but I miserably forgot about Bitmart. Let me like a quick call on that, because definitely we've got listed on Bitmart recently, quite recently, and we are having an IMA today on Twitter.
Great.
On Twitter, if you go to twitter.com/Bitmart Exchange, you can find a post there. There's a post which you can, with a link which you can find quite easily, and the short instructions how to register and even win some prizes from us and Bitmart. So very welcome to join. It will be on air like within 1.5 an hour from this moment.
Excellent.
So join us there.
Yeah, definitely. Going over and win some stuff. Win tokens.
Sure, you should.
Great. Thank you. Great update, guys. Okay, I am sorry that the king was waiting. My apologies. It's just impossibly, a terrible situation that you've been waiting, King Meowidus. Prepare yourselves, everyone. We've got the most formidable ruler in history. King Meowidus at the throne, Your Highness.
Hello, humans. I'm here with you today to tell you about what SpartaCats is bringing. Well, for those of you who might have forgotten, we're working on developing a huge community of Memecoin supporters. And this is where we don't want to instigate any market manipulation. We want to have the real holders behind their meme tokens. And of course, we want to kick the dogs out. They have no room in this market. So therefore, first of all, we'd like you to get ready for the 4th of June coming. And this is where you will find us on both Pancake and FletchCube. You will be able to start trading right away. So it's less than a week left, and we are bringing this to you. And I grant you this. And also, for those who want some more, and especially to all of our followers, we have launched our bounty program. So now each can try to compete and obtain pearls. And from my royal gracefulness, I would like you to know that in addition to that, we're rolling out one of the royal NFTs, one of the 300 that could be obtained by the winner. So we'd like to see some real Spartan competition. Furthermore,
okay?
we are introducing a crypto game to come soon and to be available, so people will be able to try for the P2E competitions and for the Memecoin market comparison competitions. Furthermore, we're going to announce yet another interesting story that we want to show the dogs their place. But this is something you'll have to wait a few days more.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Dun-dun-dun. King Meowidus, you're so persuasive. Pardon me, that must have been clawful. Looking forward to that. Does anybody have any questions for King Meowidus?
No questions this time. You've had enough of our time.
I'm sorry.
I have a question. Can we see you, not just hear?
You can see what SpartaCats do. You can follow what we say, and you can be one of us.
Thank you.
Thank you, King Meowidus, for blessing us with your presence.
You're here, and you're welcome. For now, I'm leaving.
Okay. Okay, that was interesting. Moving on, we're going to jump into the GBA Conference and DeVote. There was a really successful presentation of DeVote at the GBA Conference last week in DC, and we have Eugene here with us to tell us more.
Yes, hello everyone, and thank you very much for letting me speak. So indeed, last week, Everscale participated in the Government Blockchain Association conference in Washington, DC. It was a long event, 3-day conference. I'm showing you a picture. Please note that Everscale banner was located immediately to the left of GBA banner and was very visible to the audience. Now, our presence there was meant to address several ways to promote Everscale. Number one, yes, we presented one of the products that was developed by Everscale Community called DeVote, and I'll talk about it a little later. But the second purpose of our presence there was to lead the DAO panel. There is a lot of interest today in forming different DAOs in the United States. Some states like Wisconsin, for example, Wyoming, sorry, are actually allowing registration of DAOs. So it was an important discussion where we were covering different aspects of forming and using the DAOs for our everyday activities. Now, going back to DeVote. First of all, it's important to understand that the audience of this particular conference consisted primarily of legislators, senators and representatives, and government. There were government representatives from more than 30 countries. There were several ambassadors, including San Salvador ambassador, who also spoke about the experiences the country is having with Bitcoin as a legal tender. And most of the conference activity was aimed at explaining the legislators what should they do in terms of regulating the space. So it was very important to show significant contributions that blockchain-based apps and tools can bring to this society. So DeVote was used as an example of such a tool. In fact, there was an art show running concurrently with the conference itself, and DeVote was announced as a voting platform. So all of participants of the conference that were physically there could view the art show and vote for the best NFT. It was obviously a show of digital works of art, and NFTs were voted for. For the first time, I know they also had a music category, and they had a photography and story and some other categories that people submitted their works. And by the way, some of Everscale NFT teams also participated, including Grand Bazaar, including NeFi Club. Thank you very much. So everybody at the conference had to register on the first day. Then the voting window opened, and people were selecting the best works that they chose. And then we had a window when the magical zero-knowledge SNARKs technology developed by Neil Foundation actually tallied the results, which were later announced at the rewards ceremony with some wonderful trophies made by GBA were given to winners. And in the end, I had an opportunity to actually explain to people that this is the first known case where a public voting, where anybody at the conference can participate, was done with the use of zero-knowledge SNARKs technology. So again, everybody who participated, thank you very much for your support. It was very much a team effort. We already have some very interesting results of our show. And that is first and foremost, Government Blockchain Association wants to elect the new CTO using DeVote. Boise State University representative came to me. They want to do college-wide elections this summer using DeVote. I have had Susan Eustace. Susan is a legend in elections industry in the US. She invented the first in the world bulletin counting machine some 50 years ago. We have a demo for her, and we also received interest from representatives of a number of states, particularly Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Florida. They want to explore further. That concludes my report to you. I welcome any questions.
That is excellent. That was a super update. Thank you, Eugene. It's really an awesome use case to see Everscale technology in real life. And thank you for showing a picture too. You showed there were a lot more images that you shared in the chat. So maybe we can circulate that in the community chat too, because it's very interesting. Okay. We do have questions for you. You have a cool project, DeVote. Tell me, how can I take part in its testing as a user?
Yes, it's a great question. For now, just send me a direct message and we'll include you into the group that is working to further develop. Make no mistake, we are not there yet. There's still a lot of work to be done, and we need both people with development skills and people willing to contribute their time to help us in some other ways. So for now, just contact me directly, and everybody is welcome to help, developers especially. Thank you.
Okay. And the same person who asked this question would also like if you shared some links with more technical information about how this technology, the ZK, works in Everscale. He'd like to get minimal code examples with reproducible builds and wants to try the power of Everscale by hand. So maybe if there are some direct links that you can share. Do you know? Oh, I think he's frozen. Well, yes, same person, Ilya, just ping Eugene and he will shoot that over to you. Okay. Are there any other questions? I don't see any. Okay, I think that's about it. That ended up being a pretty quick call. Stay tuned for next week. Yeah.
I think I was kicked out of the Zoom and I may not have heard all the questions. If there were any left, I can certainly answer. I don't know.
Yeah, it was somebody wants some technical documentation because they want to try it out, the ZK technologies. So I told them that they could ping you directly and you'll send some links over.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay, cool. So thank you, everybody. That's about the end of the call. Thanks for joining us. And I was very glad to see you all. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Bye, everybody.